This video made my heart very happy. I have a huge soft spot for students with special needs. I've mentioned, I don't know in this class, but I had definitely mentioned in a previous class that a couple months ago, my swimmers, they rotate out of my group quickly just because I want them to excel, so I move them higher after a while. But at one point, I only had 10 swimmers in my group, and two of them were autistic. And I just think they're such beautiful people, and we can really learn a lot from them because they don't let life stop. Their circumstances stop them in life. And I don't know, this video, the part that stuck out to me the most was, there's two parts. It was when his mom said that he didn't say anything when he got home because he thinks that everyone should act like this, so what's the big deal? And then the other part was that that the announcer guy, the narrator, was saying that there's no trophy for what he did, just the reward. And they go together. Those two parts of the video go together because I feel like in this world, when we do things like that and we show compassion for other people that may, like she said, not be as fortunate as us, we expect something out of it or to get something out of it. We expect for the news to say, oh, like this guy's a hero, and it's really depressing because we need to be respectful to everyone. It just makes me sad that this is what the world has come to, that we're not like that. And the question about when's the last time I saw this, before I answer it, I wanted to share, this doesn't have anything to do with sports, but I'm still really appalled by it. I was at the mall the other day, and I was walking to my car, and there was a lady and her two daughters were walking to their Jeep, and there was a van that was parked way too close to the driver's side. The mom got so mad, which I get it, like, you can be mad, you can barely get into your car, I get it. But she looked at her daughter and said, feel free to ding their door if you want. And I was just so appalled because when I was growing up, my parents would look at somebody else's car and say, okay, for some reason, these guys just parked way too close, so make sure you don't ding their door. But this lady told her daughter, like, it's okay to be disrespectful when other people do things that may not be the way that you want it, or to act out and retaliate in a way that is disrespectful and rude because somebody's different. And it made me so angry. But that just goes along with what they said in the video of, like, he feels that everybody should act that way, so why say anything? It's the same thing as this lady, like, teach your children to be respectful and to do things out of compassion. Why can't everyone just be friends? But to answer the question when the last time I saw it, it wasn't with sports, but I actually was watching American Idol on, it was on Monday. And Katy Perry, I don't know if you all watch it, or if you haven't, it's going to be a spoiler alert, so if I had a big thing that said spoiler alert, I'd show you. It was a group of 4 in the group round, and one of the girls was having a really hard time because she's only been doing karaoke, and she ended up stepping up and doing really well in the group performance. And they were talking about how they are using this opportunity to show females that we need to stand together, blah, blah, blah. And Katy at the end said, we only have room for 3 more artists, so one of you needs to step up and volunteer to not go through. And they all looked around, and the girl that was having trouble and knew that she couldn't have performed the way she did without the other girls, started crying and volunteered. And eventually Katy was like, just kidding, like, stop crying, I was just testing you. And it's American Idol. It's something that is so hard to get through. and she volunteers to step down. I don't know. People like that and people like this guy on this video, I just wish everybody else was like this, because we wouldn't have all this crap going on in the world. Am I supposed to say crap? I don't know, sorry. We wouldn't have all these problems going on in the world. So, yeah, I just think it's do unto others as you would want to do it. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. Do you want your door dinged because you parked too close? Probably not. So don't tell your kid to ding someone else's door. But, okay, I'm done.